Hello, folks. I'm the Red. This is Terra Invicta, and last we left off, we had gained full control over the US. We're set to have someone come and protect it, Gernaro here, and we've kind of have to... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, Japan, it was nice. It was nice to gain some control over you for a hot second. But honestly, we need the influence to hold the US. And they're gonna steal Japan from us. But, I mean, I was deliberately not aiming to gain control of the US at the start of this game. But they pushed into Canada and Mexico, and that sort of prompted me to get... We still have Mexico, technically speaking. We're, like, not renewing our things with it. Does Mexico, do you have... You don't have, like, a standing military. Like a built army that we can launch anything with. And you're just undergoing this guerrilla war. Let's stop worrying about the economy. And... stop worrying about knowledge. Your income inequality is dropping. Although your per capita income, so your GDP, is also dropping. Well, whatever. And also, we had some nations here, like Syria and, wait. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong end. You know, geographically, this little cape here and this little cape look very similar. But we're Qatar. We had... Oh, I never actually... did anything here. Qatar, let's try to work on you. But we had these couple of nations here, Qatar, Syria. Was there anything else? I think that was it. But where we apparently got control over them, probably from, I mean, it has to be from alien control. What else would it have been from? And I just didn't realize. I don't know if a pop-up appeared and I dismissed it without reading it, or it just never appeared. But
making things safe for our people.
Okay, you're defending us in the US. Which is good.
They won't be causing us any more problems.
Wow, 4%. He went somewhere where we had a lot less control. Yeah, the Bahamas, which is a resistance holdout. You actually have some things we can do now. Also, let's get the entire nation in line with what we want. Let's push our oppression. Maybe drop our environmental concerns. Get a little bit of knowledge. Yeah, let's see how that works out for us.
It takes so very little for one tribe of humanity to look upon a second tribe as the other. Think of what will happen once hundreds of millions of kilometers lie between us. Chancellor Li Qingzao, Distributed Humanity.
Okay. The mission to Mars, we have prepared for it. The whole world has. And humanity first has pushed us to adopt principles of space warfare. Which makes sense. Ad Astra. I'm gonna try to get in our high thrust probes here. And we now have the mission to Mars, so we can probe Mars. We can't probe the inner system. And okay, maybe some comets? We should have fleets and ship, the intel, prospecting, transfer planner, the solar system. Yeah, there's a handful, and I can't sort by this. There's a handful of things that we can probe. We're gonna go Phobos and Deimos 2, Mars's moons, and then anything that we can probe that we suspect has water. And we're gonna hold the rest of our boost to try to land something
I will
on
report
Mars
that my mission is complete.
as fast as we can.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
You're going to continue. Go ahead, continue your plans to.
We were unable to increase security.
Failed in your mission to reduce unrest. Well, try again. America is losing all its democracy value. It's going to slip into total authoritarianism. Also in game. 2nd Infantry has arrived in Seattle. They were in Jordan here to assist France with eliminating these life forms, but well, we don't want to do that. That's not our goal. You have investigated the crashdown site in Mexico. We have lost control of Iran. And we're losing Mexico to humanity first. The US. What's your current relations with Mexico? I mean, if we're going to lose it to humanity first, there's no reason for us not to rival it, even if we have control over it. I don't particularly feel a desire to hold Mexico.
What's the up?
So you have, well, I mean, is that what we want to? There's any number of crackdown sites. That I might consider grabbing. Humanity first has Morocco, or sorry, Resistance has Morocco. I'm looking at Europe and I'm seeing I mean, maybe we would want to grab, like, Ukraine and get involved in the Russian-Ukraine war, which is still ongoing. Maybe we grab Iraq? If I wanted to crack down something... Okay. Why don't you go check out who this is?
We'll see what they're up to.
What's the op?
You're... We have money to get something here. Would have to get someone who's a criminal to get the Fornax cartel, which maybe we should. Zeus resources. Okay, I'm not gonna spend any of this. Can we contact the Protectorate again? But do we care about that? Or... we don't have the ability to set any major policies. Okay. We're just gonna have you keep trying to stabilize the US.
Restoring order.
Ready to go.
You... go check this agent in Moscow.
Surveilling target.
Or, you know what? Take a vacation into South Africa.
Initiating deep cover. Going into hiding.
It's easy. Get people off your tail. New project available. Pipe radiators for ships.
I have new information.
Repeat and
Cleaning
take
things
me
up.
there. Yeah, Exodus keeps messing with us, so I'm happy to
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
mess with them back.
Things are cooling off.
You're going to repeat and continue that.
In 1954, the Americans built the first nuclear-powered submarine and changed the course of naval warfare. Now, it is upon us to become the creators of the first nuclear-powered spaceship. It is upon us to define warfare in space. Commander Fiona Ayawade comments to media at Churchill Shipyards.
So the initiative is pushing us to mission to the asteroid, which we just got mission to Mars. I'm going to also spend on our Path to Paradise, which is our long-term goal.
Things are cooling off.
Do we have 2 people working on stabilizing America? Yeah, they're removing us from Japan. The Academy did. Although Humanity First could not purge us from anywhere. Armenia and Iran have formed an alliance.
Where do you need me?
Let's go ahead and have you investigate. Oh, that's a 2%. Why? How?
Eyes on target.
Where do you need me?
Ready for orders.
You
Ready for my mission.
go ahead and public campaign.
Making our case.
Okay, I said why and how, but then I
orders.
didn't actually check why. Unknown. Okay. Exactly what I was hoping to see.
We'll see what they are up to.
Where to?
You are trying to... Yeah, we do have 2 people here
Standing by.
trying to stabilize
Where do you need me?
America.
Your orders?
Go ahead. Let's just
I will
push
try to sway the
hard
public.
to public campaign in
Ready for my mission.
I never did set our priorities in Japan either. Let us scrounge what we can from it while we remilitarize it. Yeah, you can continue looking at this person. That's
Your
fine.
orders?
I'm here.
You're following our agent, this agent to... Wow. You're just difficult to figure out. New project, outpost mining complex. Project Exodus sent to lead... Oh, okay. Well, we're going to cancel our Path to Paradise push. The Resistance is the one really pushing the principles of space warfare. We have strong evidence that American paramilitaries are committing atrocities in Monterey region. Do you want on Montpellier? The government of the United States has naturally denied any involvement, but we are obligated to respond nonetheless. retaliate in kind. Funding paramilitaries. Attempt to negotiate directly. 50% that causes a small amount of damage to the economy. 50% chance that we have problems in Mexico. Request peacekeeping support from the international community. Crackdowns will reduce unrest. Attempt to negotiate directly. Okay.
Surveillance complete.
We have learned significant new information about
We'll be ready for your orders soon.
this individual, Guan Bao, loss averse,
Nothing unusual found.
prosperous, a counselor, part of the Croatian legislature, or no, Chinese legislature, transparent, streetwise, inflexible, slow to learn new things. We're going to stop trying to trail this individual because you're just not succeeding at it.
We've moved the needle.
We're going to
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Things are stabilizing.
push for more representation in Japan. We are stabilizing the
Wrapping up
U.S. The initiative has cracked down on the oligarchs. Both of them have cracked down on the oligarchs in Kazakhstan, the initiative and the resistance. If I said relations with the US and Israel, and then humanity first, we still have a month until we can really push control around here. I'm going to continue. Kazakhstan, under control of the servants, the United States have formed an alliance, and with Israel too. They have ousted us from Japan, but I'm not going to accept that. They have ousted us from Iran here. I am going to accept that. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll have like a coup. Let's push some weight around. We have new orgs we may want to acquire. So you have an admin of 1, admin of 2, you have 5, but this aerospace org we can put away for a while. Well, hold on. So if we have you unassigned and have you build ties with criminal organizations, Phoenix Cartel tell the JPL you can't have while still being a criminal. But this extraction you can. So if I have you, then you can take control of the JPL, and you're gonna take control of this. And you have an administration all the way up to 9 now. Office Research Group. Honestly, it'd be nice to have another research group. Hostile takeover and defend interest. Oh, you can defend interest now. There's actually something you can do other than just push our agenda. Sabotage project and steal project. These will give you some espionage. Honestly, I'm inclined to grab this just so that you get the espionage. The fact that it gives us some ops is just sort of a nice bonus. We've got unassigned, we have aerospace org. You are going to gain an administration point. None of these are things I particularly care about. I think we're just going to give you... Well, hold on. You're our spy. I want you getting more investigation. And then, yeah, you're picking up this aerospace org, largely because no one else can. And then for assignments, yeah, this is a 2%. Like, who else is 2%? Well, they just ousted us. You're not going to turn anyone, but hold on. You're also our assassination person. One Bao's not actually a difficult assassination target. You can take a couple of shots at this.
Your orders?
You're going to continue to search Juan Bao.
Standing by.
You... Yeah, continue to stabilize the U.S.
Ready.
If I had you increase unrest in Japan... Okay, let's first continue to push our agenda. Let's get it.
Making our case.
The two of you can get our popular support very high. So go ahead and do that. And
Person of interest surveilled.
go ahead and repeat.
Prepping for next mission.
Missed the target.
Our guy was detained because you crit failed. Wow.
Cleaning things up.
Violence is abating.
You can repeat. your
Public
mission.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
We've moved the needle.
We want to bust this guy out, I think. Jiro, I don't want you just sitting in prison. If we at all can. I don't know if we can. Use the extract counselor mission to mount a rescue operation.
Acknowledged.
So let's detain. Yeah, extract.
Ready to go.
You can extract. You're a lot worse at it.
Standing by for orders.
Go ahead and take all the ops you can right now.
We'll bring them home.
Where do you need me?
You. Can you protect?
I'll keep them safe.
Yeah. Because there's a non-zero chance that he's gonna get assassinated. Retaliation. Our... Okay,
Where do you need me?
You're gonna set national policy here. Wait, what? Why is the... How did you end up here? Go ahead and deploy to Israel. That's the second time that the army's just landed in
Heading to the capital.
Jordan without any reason, as far as I could tell. Like, I did not tell them to do that. I don't know why.
Defending the VIP.
You're going to defend. The U.S. military is landing in Tel Aviv. Well, the way I phrased that sounds it's like occupying, but... Chairman, it's time to put you crap sellouts down. Was that the initiative? Is the initiative calling us sellouts?
Package is safe and sound.
Okay, we broke the guy out of custody.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
You can keep repeating our support in Japan. We have completed high thrust probes. We want outpost mining complex. That's an easy one, right? I don't see, just scanning the list, I don't see anything that's like more important. We need to be able to mine to get resources. And I'm gonna add Path to Paradise along with our other things. Actually, let's even out our support. This way we're maximizing the amount of research we're doing. Real quick. Let me make sure I did not. Yeah, we're still the leader in Ad Astra. We definitely want to maintain that.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, you can now declare war on Egypt. We would ask the United States of America to join us in the war, with the US serving as the alliance leader. And yeah, they're gonna join. Let's close. Both the armies are going to move in. And that actually gets us some cohesion, doesn't it? Massive hurricane has struck the Merida region in Mexico. That's terrible. We're losing control in Kazakhstan. Oh, we need to protect the executive point. We lost the executive in Mexico. That's fine. Okay.
What's the up?
People
At your service.
capable.
Ready for orders.
So
Ready.
you're going to protect us
Securing our interests.
in Kazakhstan.
Reporting in.
Ready to go.
You're going to set national policy.
On my way to the capital.
Acknowledged.
You let us we're gonna basically pick a person at random to
Investigating target.
investigate.
Ready for orders.
And then you investigate someone in Germany.
Tracking target.
And it looks like we're losing the war in Egypt, so let's deploy more military there. Actually, let's just deploy a not insignificant portion, which is to say almost all of it.
If it isn't ours, it's somebody else's. And if it's somebody else's, sooner or later, they'll use it against us. That's why we have to take it, whether we need it or not. Colonel Hans Castillo, 5 moves ahead.
2015, canceled before publication. So the initiative has pushed us to the mission to the asteroids and moved us along to solid core fission systems.
Protecting our interests.
You're going to defend our interest in Kazakhstan.
Person of interest surveilled.
You have found someone from Protectorate. I don't care about the Protectorate. The Protectorate's not fighting with us. They have not
We found
attacked us.
nothing of note.
I'm just... So many people are just failing so utterly.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Yeah, keep pushing our opinions in Japan. Indigo Dreams. A new form of narcotics trade has appeared in Dar es Salaam. Local criminal elements have devised a method of harvesting xenoflora and rendering it into a powdered form with hallucinogenic effects beyond anything currently on the market. Uptake among the local population is already concerningly high as a result. Let's let it go. Public opinion increases for the aliens, although equality is going to suffer.
Mission complete.
The aliens aren't actually on this list. Leave Federation. Why can't we leave? We will remain allied with the nations of the Federation for now, but will suffer GDP decrease and no longer share the space program resource. It requires a consolidated executive control point and not allowed for the Federation leader. Okay, why can't we leave the Federation? It doesn't say here. We're 2 days shy. Repeat and continue. I thought we would have the control point. We did not. I thought we already had the control point. We do not. Alliance ends between Tajikistan and Kazakhstan. Okay, we're able to probe the outer asteroid belt for new mining locations, which we probably want to do. If we go solar system and high water probabilities. And then high metal probabilities. Let's grab a few. We really shouldn't have. There was no reason for me to send a second one to Phobos. Other than, you know, it's a Martian moon, so maybe we particularly want it for that. Mars, if we can get there faster, we definitely want to. Any particular volatile sources? I'm gonna hold the rest of our boost here. Yeah, you're gonna keep pushing in Japan.
Ready for orders.
You're gonna again try to
Standing
get
by.
Kazakhstan out of this alliance, out of this federation. Axel, you're investigating whoever this is.
Ready for my mission.
You're not able to
Standing by for orders.
purge. Although, maybe we just want to purge with you.
Terminating the opposition.
At your service.
If we could contact... I mean, I don't know if I go intel on our factions. Yeah, they all have... Part of the brutal difficulty is I think they get a 100%, a 100 flat boost to their control points. So if we were playing on normal difficulty, we would be above everyone but humanity first in terms of control points. But we're not. We know the objectives of Project Exodus. Why do we not have... Why do we have particular research on Project Exodus? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something for you to do. Let's stabilize
We'll
America.
make things safe.
America is working on oppressing its people and trying to artificially generate unity. We're gonna kill a lot of higher education and welfare in favor of pushing the economy for purely the elites. Also in game. And the director, the Exodus is only possible if you half-wit fanatics are cleared from our path. Hunters. Armed individuals are being spotted hunting alien life form in Dar es Salaam. Do you have... I don't see Xenoflora, but maybe we just don't know about it. Motivations range from commercial, with the exotic quarry being sold to curious customers or hosting some, to seeming just for the thrill of it. This is deplorable. Pay 5 ops. The spread of xenoforming will increase by a small amount. Yeah, let's send someone to look.
We've got some
Down
intel
here.
on our target.
We've improved our knowledge about Guanbao. Repeat and take
Wrapping
me
up here.
there.
Things are stabilizing.
Repeat and continue.
The people will come to our side.
Same with you. We have new reports of returned abductees in the Sao Paulo region of Brazil. Their relatives say they're behaving strangely, saying the aliens are peaceful and here to help humanity. Okay. Vladivostok region, same thing.
Policy direction complete.
You're going to leave the federal... Why does it say 0%? Russia has communicated to Kazakhstan that it may not leave the Federation. So... So declare war. We're allied with the US, right? Like, what? I get what you're saying. But at the same time, that just means that we're going to declare war, right?
Mission aborted.
Okay, I got that because you purged... The Academy purged this location, that we weren't able to purge it ourselves. But why did you cancel? Okay. Well, you're going to investigate the Russian people
Acknowledged.
who came
Ready.
back.
Standing by for orders.
Standing by.
You're going to investigate One Bow.
Investigating target.
Where to?
You're going
Standing by
to
for
investigate Sao Paulo.
Investigating alien site.
Ready for my mission.
Ready
You're
for orders.
going to investigate Eastern Russia, Vladivostok. Vladivostok.
I'm here.
Go ahead. Keep our public campaign going in Japan.
We must persuade the people.
As long as we maintain this, I'm relatively fine. Because we can come back around to getting it out later. We have points to spend here. Prosperous. I think you're going to gain some administration. Get us money. You can already public campaign. You're not eligible because you would need to be government and Australian. Well, government, and then we would need someone Australian. Getting the DEA. It's detain and crackdown. We would need someone with government to do it, which would be you. Be detain and crack down. You can already crack down and you can already detain, so this is not helpful for you. You're also government. So, special forces would give increase unrest, stabilize nation, which for you, those are command. Increase unrest, stabilize nation. You already have both of those. And then assault alien assets, not something we actually want to do. I don't think we're picking up the DEA. And we have nothing unassigned. And we have nothing else here that we particularly want. You, I think, can continue to bump administration. Yeah. We've got all of these assignments already assigned.
Your orders?
Reporting in.
Where do you need me?
Increase unrest is military.
Ready to go.
Which you actually have more of at this point. Oh, hold on. We haven't yet done the examination of these areas here, which is something we definitely want to do. For some reason, I thought that was the last thing we did, the last turn, the last 2 weeks. But it was not.
Surveillance complete.
You're continuing to surveil
Wrapping up here.
this guy. Army deployment into the Luxor region, southern Egypt. We have completed the outpost mining complex. So, next thing on the list, alien origin. Alien operations is much easier, but we already are researching something alien oriented. Hab living quarters. Monthly crew support. Dormant galley. Module confers 3 malice to control space asset missions. And no upkeep for module's crew. Interplanetary chemical rockets, interplanetary warships. Increase our control points. Ops, meh, reusable rockets. National investments to rocketry is better. Space docks will allow us to dock ships. Supply depot. I mean, commercial research just gets a little bit of money. This is the first time where I'm stopping and like we have a real opportunity to choose what we're going to research. And I want to say interplanetary chemical rockets. Maybe interplanetary warships? Yeah, interplanetary warships. We're gonna need this at some point. It's not expensive. We can drop its priority down. And focus on Path to Paradise.
We've moved the needle.
Let's go ahead and keep pushing our support
We're
in
winning their hearts and minds.
Japan. There's been a crackdown in Tanzania. That was your goal. To oust us in Tanzania. You have finished investigating
We found
the alien
something.
activity. We've made contact with the individuals out there. In Sao Paulo and Eastern Russia.
Standing by.
And you can go ahead, surveil the
On Overwatch.
Ready to go.
the eastern side of Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, so we can monitor the alien flora and fauna there.
Ready.
You, if I said take a shot at this guy, not likely. If I said try to coup Japan, you're not gonna happen at all. Same with Russia. So if you increase unrest in Japan, increase in unrest is military based. You're not actually good with military. This guy has low security. Okay, espionage.
Reporting in.
You're
Standing
better
by.
at espionage. Sorry. Don't assassinate our own person. You got a 1 in 4
They
chance
won't see
there.
me coming.
I'm here.
Ready to go.
I'm here.
You two continue pushing us in Japan. We're starting to occupy Egypt. Our military here is... The Israeli military is really failing. But I could have you go home. Don't hit this button when you're trying to hit this button. And then the US military will maintain the war in Israel. The US is entirely supporting Israel with, no concern for its own people. Back here. Okay, I didn't realize we can cut back on the unity here. This is sustainability. Let's push back towards the economy and let's spend some more upgrading the military. We might as well, if we're that close to building a new army, let's build it. And then you can get some... Let's not worry about anything else right now. In fact, we're not going to do anything else right now. We're going to go ahead and take a break here. We got this war going in Egypt. We're straight up fighting the resistance on the ground. They cleared out the xenology in Jordan. Or maybe we lost track of it, but I don't think we would because we're still seeing this xenology in Iran. Well, we'll worry about all of that later. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you when we will continue with our invasion of Egypt. See if we can find how well the xenoflora is doing here in Tanzania. And maybe we'll actually see one of these aliens someday. It's been 2 years in game. And I haven't found them. But maybe we will. Maybe we will soon enough. We've got some real support in the US. It's funny, China is the same color as it is nationally here because it is primarily happy with Exodus. We're pushing Japan. We'll destabilize them and start a coup. And that's how we'll get Japan. But all that's considerations for next time. I'll see you there.